Hey, what's up guys, it's Soaps here, welcome back to another video. Today I am happy to announce that my first battle video hit 1,000 views. That's really cool. It didn't even take that long. I think it was only a couple of months, maybe 4. That's definitely a couple. So, in celebration of that, I said, what the heck? Let's look at an old homemade TCG, and it's probably not going to be in the title, so if you clicked on this video thinking that it was going to be 3 seconds long, me saying what I just said, well, happy birthday, because we got card games. So this has been, or this will be, the beta Sketchbook Chronicles that I didn't really bring to YouTube. It was on Instagram for like 3 seconds before I decided to make a YouTube channel and start a new game. But this was the original, and it was pretty much the same thing as the one that I had on the YouTube channel, except it had these things called landscape cards, and I just bent one of these. I didn't print these on cardstock because I was smart, and so they're on just normal printer paper. And it had these things called landscape cards. They're just like stadium cards in Pokemon, and I guess in Yu-Gi-Oh as well, where you place them on the field, stay on the field, and if your opponent has one in their hand, they can place it on top of yours, and it negates the effect underneath it, and the one on top of it goes into effect. So this one only affects you, and it says you gain 1+1 elixir per turn. So I was going to do the old homemade TCG series chronologically, like how it happened. Chronicles kind of, okay. But today I was like, I want to look at these cards again, so I am. So, I have this deck that I made. It's this 10 out of 10 current deck, yep. So current. This deck box that I made for it a bajillion years ago. This was only like, what, November, December of last year. And I feel like I have a sneeze, but I don't at the same time. So there's monsters and spells and stadium cards. Not stadium, field cards. Wait, what did I call them? Factory. I'm smart. Okay. So here was my deck, I guess, that I was playing with. And it's basically like I said, the Sketchbook Chronicles game that you guys know and love, but with a different layout. So this is a spell card, as you can tell from the symbol over there. It has no attack, no block. Its name is Two Timer. Use an ability. Use a one-use ability again, one-time use. So this is a great Danny card. We got Beanie Baby. I won't go over everything. I might read the ability. Cuteness can't be attacked. Wait, Cuteness can't be attacked by any monster with more than 350 attack. And this is a 4 elixir card. It says, yeah, it's a life type. Marvel Heroes, no copyright. 5 elixir. It's card number 99. Whoop whoop. All these cards have been Danny cards so far. Fanboy. If Nerd is on the field, the opponent cannot attack this card. Yeah, there's a Nerd card. DC Heroes, because you gotta run that archetype, right? Crappy Movies. If Movie Critic is on the field, your opponent must attack this card, which doesn't even make sense because it doesn't even have that high block. This would be decent, and yeah, I think we made the stats a little bit stronger in the Sketchbook Chronicles that you know, but this is 5 elixir. As you can tell from the quality art, that's Green Arrow, that's the Flash, that's Batman, that's Superman, that's Wonder Woman, and that's Green Lantern, I think. You have to ask Danny on that one. But yeah, you guys can just see how much our art has improved since maybe 5 months ago. No, yeah, about that. Okay, so we got Lumberjack. All these cards have been Danny cards so far, which is a 5 elixir. Oh, this is my first one. Tombstone, 140, 140. It's a death type, 2 elixir. When this card dies, your opponent doesn't get a point. Pay 3 elixir and summon this card from your discard pile. So, yeah, this is this game also has points as well. So, like I said, just like the one that we had, or the one that I had on the channel. Level up. Search your deck for an upgrade monster and add it to your hand. Spell card. Bunny. Cuteness can only be attacked by life types with less than 160 attack. I think these cards got banned because they were just way too good, because you had nothing to attack them, so you couldn't get any direct attacks off or do anything, so they could just sit there building up elixir. Pity can only be attacked by death types with more than 400 attack. That's just so crazily specific that you couldn't even get an attack off. We got the OG Furman, dude. Place onto Fire Baby for free. we got this match a card on the field, so it costs 0. This is just extremely good. So like if I had a Furman, I would place this down. Oh, I think you had to pay the elixir. So basically, if there was a card on the field, you could pay for it, and it would turn into that card. So yeah, you would just basically make your own version of the card. Captain Eagle. Okay. We had... Oh, just brought back some nostalgia. So, you guys are used to Danny actually knowing how to make cards. Back in my day, when we made card games, every 3 card... Like, he would have sheets. As you know, I do template sheets. I was going to pick one up, but it's covered. Template sheets that are empty, and then we fill them up with cards. And we don't, like, if we mess up, then we have to deal with it or scrap the entire sheet. So what Danny would do is he would mess up like 4 times in a sheet, and there'd be like 2 actually usable cards. And then I would make him write not usable and play on the bottom, because somebody's going to have this in their deck and be like, what the hell is this? And try to place this. So, yeah, we had mess-up cards. A lot of mess-up cards. And I guess that one was in my deck accidentally. I don't remember ever playing with this deck, so... We got Flappy Wings. It's a storm type. All storm monsters gain 50 block and 50 attack while this card is on the field. We got Fire Baby, which evolves into Furman. We got Cute Juice. And this was actually... Oh my god. This was actually a pretty funny card. Costs 3 elixir, and it's equipped by that helmet symbol. Whatever monster this card is attached to is one half of their block and attack. So that was a really good card. Fiery Soul. Okay, I'll just leave them down here. Fiery Soul. All fire monsters can attack twice per turn until one fire monster dies. So that was good. Call of the Fur. Add 2 fur monsters from your deck to your hand. So I guess we had like a fur archetype going. Here's a factory card. The opponent cannot attack your highest costing card. This is Fortress. David and Goliath. Kill the opponent's best monster on the field. That was really good. Rock. I used to have rocks in all of my card games. So here was that. Maybe I have to make a rock in the new Sketchbook Chronicles Legacy. Tell me, do you want rock in the new game? It was just known for having crazy high health or block, and then just having no attack, and then you would just sit there and wait till it dies, and then it would literally just stall at your opponent. It would be kind of annoying. So we got Storment. I actually like this card a lot. But yeah, just compare. Do I have any of the cards here? No. But look at. Okay, that was a bad example. I don't know. My cards look so bland in this, and there's like no backgrounds. It's just literally the character. With like, if I did this now, I would definitely put more detail on the tree and the bark and stuff like that. It just looks so simple. I guess that's cool. It's a storm and life type. Whoopity-doo. Hybrid. Not like that really changed anything. And so here's a spell card, Archer Tower. While down the highest... Oh my god. While down, the opponent's monster with the highest block is -20 per turn for 4 turns. And again, Danny messed up. This was actually a card from the game right before Sketchbook Chronicles Beta, which he just mimicked. So this was a design from an even older game where Danny's art was even worse. Oh, I see a great card coming up. So you guys, if you guys are true fans, you've watched all of my old homemade TCG videos, and you would know Bob from Bob Cards, or actually maybe you wouldn't. Well, I had this card named Bob, and he was like the god of Bob Cards, and he was the strongest card in the game. So Danny was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make him," and there he is, in his beautiful glory. And he was the boss life monster, and his ability is Bob Power, +1 point for every life creature on the field when placed. So there's Bob. Got TNT Cannon, and it shows me and my skin at the time, and Danny and his. And it was an upgrade card from, I think, normal TNT Cannon, I guess. And Explosion, when this card attacks, all monsters that your opponent controls lose 40 block. So there you go. Totally not a robot. I think this was one of our favorite cards in the game. When killed, whoever killed it also dies. Death. We got Fur Camel, which doesn't look anything like a camel. Don't worry, guys. My camel drawing skills have improved, so it's okay. When this card kills a monster, it gains 10 attack. And Lumberjack again. So, we got another level up card. We got Mana Burn. Your opponent must discard 1 card for every elixir they have, which was really a really good card. Refusion. Fusion summon with 2 monsters from your discard pile. I really like fusion monsters. I might bring that to the game. I just think they're cool because I was a really big Yu-Gi-Oh kid. And my favorite cards are fusions because, I don't know, I like the idea of them. And this card in the back is gigantic. So, I might bring fusions. Tell me if you want fusions and upgrade cards. Yeah, I might do it anyway, but you might be able to sway my opinion. Rainbow Worm. This was one of the later cards, 126. Your opponent's landscape... Okay, they weren't called factories. Whoops! That was the game before. They were called landscape cards. Did I say landscape cards at the beginning? I meant to. Whoops, okay. I have no effect while this card is on the field, so this just negates landscape cards. Flood. All cards except landscapes go back to their owner's hand. That was really good. We got Mega Horn. Place on B-Boy for 0 elixir, which basically means upgrade it in the Sketch of Chronicles terms. Can of Fusion. Search your deck for 1 fusion material and add it to your hand. Yeah, Can of Fusion. We got Fusion Man. When placed, add 1 fusion material from your hand to your deck. Wait, to your hand from your deck. That would have been a really bad card. Take a fusion material from your hand and put it back in your deck. Yep. Maybe that would be for your opponent. Yeah, so I was running a fusion deck, apparently, and an upgrade deck. I don't know what cards I would fusion. We might be coming up to it. But, yeah, I like fusion. B-Boy. When placed, draw 1 card. Oh, yeah, I remember these guys. See, these were... I didn't even number these. These were towards the end of the beta. So I don't really remember these. The nostalgia is not there, which is sad, but I remember these. 6 elixir. When this card defeats a monster, add a fusion material from your deck to your hand. Monocle Man. This was one of... I just read the video. This is one of Danny's favorite cards. Teabag. When this monster is attacked, the opponent must discard 2 cards. So that was really good. Gotta love those. Gotta love teabagging people. Huh? Yeah, okay. Kid-friendly, Reagan. Kid-friendly. Okay. Hippopotamus. It's a hippopotamus and a man. And Danny had to explain this background to me. It's pretty... Oh, boy. Did I just... Okay, we're good. We're good. He had to... So, left side is the humans. And he's like, dang, should I go with the humans? Or should I go with the hippopotamuses? I mean, like, these are what hippopotamuses look like, am I right? So, he's like, which one do I belong in? And we also had a question mark type. And that was pretty stupid, because, like, all of the cards were question mark type, pretty much. Because we just didn't know what to put them in. So, that's mixed up. Plus 20 attack and block if Giraffephant is on the field. Which was a giraffe mixed with an elephant. Maybe we'll get to that one later. We got TP Man, which was arguably our favorite card in the game. So if you ever played Minecraft, or just any game that you can teleport, people make it sound and type it as TP, which also means toilet paper if you didn't know. So we would also always say TP because we were Minecraft nerds. And so we decided to make a guy who can teleport, or Danny did anyway. And I think I jokingly said call him TP Man, and he did it. So it's TP Man. He's teleporting through this wall, and it says, wow. Yeah. And believe it or not, this card took him like 13 million tries to do. Well, like more realistically, like 4 tries, which is sad. But yeah, bring any monster on the opponent's field to your field as your own monster. One-time use. This was such a good card, and like we would have it in every single one of our decks. And I think one time I placed down a TP Man, took his monster, he placed his TP man, took my TP man, and because you're placing it, you get the ability again, and then he stole his guy back. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. So TP man, obviously the greatest card in the game. We got Dentures, and it's an equipped spell card. Very sleepy. Monster this is attached to can only attack once more. So it can only attack once, and then it's just there doing nothing. And finally, we got Flappy Dragon, Intimidate. Life types cannot kill Flappy Dragon. There you go. So that was my deck. This video is already pretty long. So maybe we'll do a part 2. I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching my battle video too many times. Should probably go take a break now. But yeah, thank you guys for that. And let's do a part 2 when we look at the rest of the game, because I have a frick ton of cards to show you, because this is one of the games that I just poured my heart into, and kind of regrettably. No, I'm just kidding, but yeah, Little Bobby. Great cards like Dirk Vader, Reshuffle, Skunk Upside Down, Sludge Man, yep, and Bean Boozled. So if you enjoyed this video, please maybe stick around for part 2. So thank you guys for 1,000 views, and maybe we can get it up to 2,000 someday. So also we're at like 180 subs, so that's also cool. So this was like an update, plus me looking back at cards that aren't really that old but seem like they were made ages ago. So there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and goodbye.